Listen closely. You need to see this before tonight. Chosen ones, the rare moon of October 15th, 2025, isn't just some celestial event. It's a cosmic appointment your soul's been holding out for since the very second it came into being. Seriously, don't just blow this off or keep scrolling. If this message found its way to you, it's because your unique, energetic signature got flagged in the quantum field as primed for activation. The universe doesn't screw around. What's about to go down tonight, under the super bright gaze of this lunar portal, will kick off a chain reaction of 7 mind-blowing spiritual miracles, each tailor-made to shake up your destiny in a big way. Most folks will wake up on October 16th feeling a little off, maybe a bit more emotional, and they'll just chalk it up to a run-of-the-mill full moon. They'll be dead wrong. But for you, the awakened, the star seeds, the light workers, the chosen ones, tonight's the night the divine script of your life gets a major rewrite. We're not talking about baby steps here, we're talking quantum leaps. This is when the reality you've always known crumbles to make way for the reality you were destined to command. Before we dive into the 7 miracles already starting to flood the planet, you need to ground yourself and declare that you're ready. Hit that like button to signal your agreement to the universe. Subscribe to stay plugged into this high-frequency channel and drop a 777 inches the comments right now to open your personal line for these divine downloads. Seriously, do it now. The energy's building, and your conscious participation is what unlocks everything. Let's get real about what's happening up there. This is no ordinary moon. Its lineup with a specific deep space stellar gateway, combined with the Earth's current magnetic vibes, has cranked out a coherent, energetic beam. A river of fifth-dimensional light codes coming straight at our planet. Think of it like a divine software update for reality itself. And you chosen one are first in line for the upgrade. The very air feels different, right? There's a hum, a vibration, simmering just below the surface of everyday life. Your dreams this past week have probably been intense all over the place and full of weird symbols or visits from guides. You might have been waking up between 3 and 4 a.m., heart pounding with a sense of urgent anticipation you couldn't quite put your finger on. That's your soul, recognizing the wave that's coming. It's your higher self, getting your human vehicle ready for a deep recalibration. The 7 miracles we're about to break down aren't just random stuff. They're a pre-planned, step-by-step activation process. The first miracle sets the stage for the second for the third, and so on, all leading up to a total life transformation that'll leave you speechless at the divine intelligence running the show. The most important thing to get is that these miracles aren't something you need to chase or sweat over. Your only job is to let them happen, to become a clear channel for the infinite to flow through. Resistance, doubt, and fear are the only things that can gum up the works. You've got to consciously decide to step aside and let grace work its magic. The first mind-blowing miracle that's going to start showing up for you tonight is what ancient mystical texts call spontaneous karmic dissolution. This isn't just karmic balancing, it's karmic erasure. Get the difference? For lifetimes, you've been lugging around an energetic ledger of debts and credits, actions and consequences. This ledger has been calling the shots in your relationships, your challenges, and those same old struggles you keep running into. It's been the invisible cage shaping your reality. Tonight, the special frequency of this rare moon acts like a universal solvent for karmic debt. It doesn't just even the score, it melts the whole scoreboard. You won't have to rehash painful memories. You won't have to consciously forgive those who've wronged you in some big dramatic way. Instead, you'll just notice the emotional charge is gone. A name that used to set off a wave of anger or a stab of grief will suddenly just be a name. A memory that used to bring you to tears will pop up, and you'll just watch it with a detached neutrality, like watching a scene from a movie you used to be in. That's the miracle. It's a deep, silent, and instant weight off your shoulders. The chains you've been dragging for ages won't be broken, they'll just fade away into light. Pay close attention to your body. You might feel a sudden lightness in your chest and shoulders, like a physical weight's been lifted. You might find yourself breathing deeper, more fully than you have in years. That's the physical sign that your energetic field's been cleared of ancient, heavy junk. Old resentments, long-held grudges, and deep-seated guilt will lose their grip on you. The universe is wiping your slate clean so you can write a new story free from the ink of the past. The implications of this are huge. Imagine waking up tomorrow free from the subconscious programming that's been keeping you stuck in cycles of self-sabotage and limitation. This isn't just about feeling better. It's about being fundamentally rewired for freedom. The people and situations that used to have power over you will no longer have an energetic hook into your field. You might get a sudden, unexpected apology from someone from your past. Not because you did anything, but because the karmic tie that bound you in conflict has been cut at the root, and their soul is reacting to the release. You might suddenly lose all interest in a drama that's been sucking up your energy for months. It won't be a conscious decision. The magnetic pull will just be gone. That's the divine reset button being pressed on your behalf. The universe is declaring your old debts paid in full. It's a cosmic amnesty offered to those souls who've done the hard work of waking up in a dense world. It's your reward for holding the light, for choosing love over fear, time and time again. Your job isn't to question whether you're worthy of this grace. Your very existence as a chosen one proves you are. Your job is to accept this gift with a grateful heart and to consciously step into the new, clean timeline it provides. Watch for subtle shifts in your feelings and reactions over the next 24 to 48 hours. They're the undeniable proof that the first, most fundamental miracle is already done. You're being given a clean slate, a true year zero for your soul. Don't blow it by trying to revisit the ghosts of the past. Let them go. They're not part of your story anymore. Your new chapter starts now on a blank page under the light of a miracle-working moon. If you're ready to release the weight of the past, to accept this divine gift of a clean slate and step into your new timeline, I want you to pause and affirm this with the universe. Comment, "I am free" below, to anchor this first miracle into your reality. Let your fingers typing the words be a declaration of your sovereign power to accept this grace. Now, as profound and life-altering as this karmic dissolution is, you need to understand that it's just the warm-up act. It's the universe clearing the ground so it can build a palace, which leads us right into the second mind-blowing miracle, arguably the most exciting one: the activation of dormant soul gifts. Deep inside your spiritual DNA, your crystalline blueprint, you're carrying hidden abilities and sacred powers that have been turned off for thousands of years. These are the gifts you had in other star systems, in higher dimensions, in past lives, as high priests, oracles, and master healers. Gifts like clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, telepathy, instant manifestation, and powerful healing abilities have been lying low, waiting for the right cosmic frequency to wake them up. Tonight is that frequency. The light codes streaming from this rare moon aren't just clearing out the old, they're activating the new. This is the miracle where your supernatural potential becomes your everyday reality. Don't freak out if over the next few days you start experiencing stuff you can't explain. You might suddenly know things without knowing how you know them. You might think of someone and they'll call or text you right away. You might be listening to someone talk and intuitively hear the truth behind their words, no matter what they're actually saying. Your hands might start feeling warm or tingly, buzzing with a healing energy you've never felt before. This activation will be unique to you, custom-made for your soul's specific mission. If you're a healer, your ability to channel healing energy will get 100 times stronger. If you're a creative, you'll be flooded with inspired ideas and visions that seem to be coming straight from the divine. If you're a truth teller or guide, you'll find yourself speaking with a new kind of wisdom and authority, the words flowing through you without effort. This isn't just your imagination, this is the second miracle unfolding. The veil between you and your higher self isn't just getting thinner, it's disappearing completely. You're starting to merge with the whole of who you are, and that whole is more magnificent than you can imagine. Pay attention to your intuition. It's going to get shockingly loud and accurate. Trust the whispers you hear in the quiet moments, the gut feelings, the sudden urges to go somewhere or talk to someone. Your inner guidance system is coming fully online, connected directly to cosmic intelligence. You might also notice your perception of reality starting to shift. Colors might seem brighter, sounds more vivid. You might start seeing shimmering lights or energetic patterns in the air. That's your third eye, your pineal gland, being decalcified and activated by the lunar frequencies. You're starting to see the world not as a bunch of solid objects, but as the vibrant, pulsing field of energy it really is. This is a crucial step in your evolution from a third-dimensional human to a fifth-dimensional galactic being. The universe isn't just giving you back your memories, it's giving you back your powers. These gifts aren't for showing off. They're being activated now because they're desperately needed. You're the ground crew, the emergency response team for a planet in the middle of a radical transformation. Your newly awakened gifts are your tools to help with this great awakening, to heal, to guide, and to create the new Earth. Embrace them. Practice with them. They're your birthright, finally reclaimed. You're starting to get the first two miracles. The spontaneous karmic dissolution and the activation of dormant soul gifts were the essential groundwork. The universe had to wipe your energetic slate clean and then turn on your divine instruments before the next more reality-bending phases could begin. What you've experienced so far is just the opening of the aperture. Now the light's about to pour through in a way that'll leave no room for doubt, no space for the old world to keep its grip on your consciousness. This leads us right into the third mind-blowing miracle, a process that might feel intense for a bit, but is essential for true, unshakable freedom. This is the miracle known as the Great Revealing, the inevitable dissolving of all illusions. The powerful lunar frequencies of October 15th and 16th aren't just waking up your inner sight, they're projecting a high-frequency beam of truth onto the very fabric of your reality. This light acts like a universal black light, showing up every lie, every deception, every manipulation that's been playing out in your life, both inside and out. The veil isn't just getting thinner anymore, it's being ripped to shreds right before your eyes. You gotta be ready for this, because once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. This miracle happens on 3 different levels. First, it starts with yourself. You'll be forced to face the sneaky illusions you've been holding about yourself, the masks you've worn to be accepted, the fake identities you've built for safety, the limiting stories you've told yourself about what you can do. All of it will suddenly feel heavy, suffocating, and totally unbearable. You'll look in the mirror and see past the act straight into the eyes of your real soul, and that soul will demand to be seen. This can show up as a sudden identity crisis. A career you've poured your life into might suddenly feel pointless. A lifestyle you used to want might seem empty and fake. This isn't a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. It's the divine fire burning away the junk, leaving only the pure gold of your true self. You're being asked to let go of who you thought you were to make room for who you've always been. The second level of this great revealing is about relationships. As your own self-deceptions fall away, you'll also get the gift and the curse of seeing the truth in others with stark, unforgiving clarity. The energetic signature of everyone in your life will become as clear to you as their face. You'll look into the eyes of a friend, partner, or family member, and you'll instantly know their real intentions, their hidden fears, their unspoken agendas. The sweet words of a flatterer will sound like noise, because your activated intuition from miracle number 2 will be decoding the manipulation behind the words. The silent support of a true ally will feel like a warm, buzzing feeling in your chest. This will kick off a fast and radical re-evaluation of your entire social circle. People you've trusted for years might turn out to be acting out of jealousy or control. Relationships you thought were solid might be exposed as built on codependency or secret energy sucking. This will hurt. It will feel like a betrayal. But you need to understand that this isn't a punishment. It's an act of divine protection. The universe is showing you who can't come with you into the next higher, more vibrational chapter of your life. It's making you choose alignment over attachment. You'll be facing some hard choices. Do you keep dealing with energies that drain and deceive you out of loyalty or guilt? Or do you honor the truth your soul is showing you and lovingly but firmly walk away? There's no in-between here. The light of this moon demands honesty. Hanging onto relationships based on lies will become impossible. The friction will be too much. You have to let the clearing happen. This is the great sorting. Trust that everyone who's meant to be on your journey will not only handle this light of truth, but will celebrate it with you. The third and final level of the great revealing is global. Just as you're seeing through personal and relationship illusions, you'll start to see through the big illusions that have shaped human society for centuries. The stories pushed by mainstream media, the tricks of the global financial system, the theater of politics, the whole scaffolding of the 3D matrix will become clear to you. You'll watch the news and see not information, but programming. You'll see societal trends and recognize not natural evolution, but carefully planned social engineering. This can be the most confusing phase of all. It can feel lonely, like you've woken up in a world where everyone else is still asleep. You might feel anger, frustration, and deep sadness for the world you thought you knew. Let these feelings pass through you, but don't get stuck in them. You're being shown the cage so you can remember how to fly. You're seeing the game so you can choose to stop playing. This isn't a call to become a cynic. It's a call to become a sovereign creator. By seeing the illusion for what it is, you take back the power you didn't even know you were giving it. You realize you're not a pawn in a game you can't control. You're the architect of a new reality, a new earth, based on truth, transparency, and unconditional love. This miracle is the ultimate red pill. It's the moment you unplug from the matrix for good. It takes a lot of courage, but the freedom on the other side is total. You're no longer part of a fake reality. You're watching it fall apart and building its replacement. Your perception is being permanently upgraded. You're now seeing with 5D eyes, and the world will never look the same. If you've got the courage to see beyond the veil, to release every illusion about yourself, your relationships, and your world, then you need to declare it now. This is a conscious choice to embrace the sometimes uncomfortable clarity of divine truth. In the comments below, type, "I choose truth," to tell your higher self that you're ready for the great revealing. Affirm it and watch as the fog starts to lift. As the illusions disappear, a void is created. This is a sacred space, but it can feel empty and scary. You've let go of old identities, old relationships, old ways of seeing the world. Your logical mind will freak out. What now? Where do I go? That's exactly where the fourth mind-blowing miracle comes in, a divine way to guide you through this new clear space. This miracle is the sacred echo, the arrival of unmistakable, synchronistic alignment. The universe hates empty spaces. As you let go of the false, the universe rushes in to guide you toward the true. This is when your communication with the divine becomes a real moment-to-moment, breathtakingly personal conversation. The phenomenon of synchronicity will blow up in your life. This isn't just about seeing repeating numbers on a clock anymore, although that will happen a lot. This is about a level of cosmic choreography so precise and so personal that it'll crush any doubts you have left and leave you in a state of constant amazement. You'll think of a question, and the answer will appear on a billboard you drive past seconds later. You'll be struggling with a decision, and you'll overhear a conversation between strangers that speaks directly to your problem, giving you the exact piece of wisdom you need. A specific animal, a hawk, a dragonfly, a wolf, will start showing up in your life, both for real and as a symbol, acting as a spirit guide or totem, confirming you're on the right path. Song lyrics on the radio will feel like they were written just for you, telling your inner story or giving you instructions for your next move. This is the universe reacting to the clarity of your own energetic signal. Now that the static of your karmic junk miracle number 1 has been cleared and your psychic antennas miracle number 2 have been activated, your message to the cosmos is clear and strong. The sacred echo is the universe's clear response. It's a divine back and forth. Every step you take toward your real truth will be met with an instant confirming echo from the world around you. It's like the universe is holding up a giant, sparkling sign that says, yes, you're going the right way. Keep going. This miracle is designed to build your trust, not in the outside world, but in your own inner guidance, your own intuition. When you get a feeling to call someone and then a synchronicity immediately proves it, you learn to trust that first feeling more deeply the next time. The synchronicities are like training wheels for your newly activated soul gifts. They're the outside proof that your inside compass is working perfectly. Pay attention to everything. Nothing is random anymore. The word coincidence will disappear from your vocabulary. Every chance meeting, every random piece of info you see, every dream you have is a breadcrumb on the trail. A piece of the puzzle, a love note from the source. Your life is changing from a bunch of disconnected events into a big, meaningful, and magical story, and you're both the main character and the co-writer. To work with this miracle, you have to be relaxed and aware. Don't go hunting for signs. That's an energy of trying too hard and feeling like you're missing something. Instead, just live your life from your heart, make choices that feel good and right, and then watch with childlike wonder as the universe shifts around you to confirm your choices. Keep a journal of these sacred echoes. Write them down. When you see the number and accuracy of these synchronicities written on paper, it'll be undeniable proof of the magical reality you now live in. This phase is about learning to dance with the cosmos. It's a dance of call and response. You take an inspired action, and the universe approves. You ask a question from your heart, and the universe answers in the rustle of leaves or the title of a book that falls off a shelf. That's how you'll navigate the new uncharted territory of your life. You don't need a 5-year plan anymore. You just need to be present enough to take the next right step, guided by the constant, loving, and miraculous feedback of the sacred echo. Your path is no longer a struggle uphill. You're now flowing with the divine river, and the whole universe is helping you get to the ocean of your highest destiny without a struggle. You're being shown clearly that you're seen, you're heard, and you're being personally and lovingly guided every step of the way. This is a big change from feeling alone to feeling constantly supported and guided by something you can't see. To open yourself to this divine communication, to tune your senses to the language of the universe, take a moment to say you're willing to receive. In the comments type "I am listening" to say that your heart and mind are open to the sacred echoes that are starting to flood your reality. This isn't for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only briefing called Warning All Chosen Ones. Watch this before new moon of the 21st of October, 2025. This will change everything. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you need to do. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy hits. If you skip this chance, you might not get this same upgrade again. The dissolving of illusions and the constant guidance of synchronicity are getting you ready for the fifth and perhaps most physically obvious miracle of this lunar portal. This is where the energetic and the material worlds start to come together in a truly amazing way. This miracle is the divine magnet represents a fundamental restructuring of your personal energetic field. Every person has a torus-shaped energy field surrounding them, an aura, a biomagnetic field that constantly broadcasts a frequency into the quantum field. This frequency attracts experiences, people, and circumstances that resonate with it. For most of your life, this field has been shaped by your past karma, limiting beliefs, unresolved traumas, and ancestral patterns. Unbeknownst to you, it has acted as a magnet for hardship, scarcity, recurring painful lessons and relationships that mirrored your unhealed wounds. The first four miracles systematically purified and recalibrated this field. Karmic dissolution cleansed it. Gift activation upgraded its functionality. The Great Revealing removed false programming, and the Sacred Echo aligned it with cosmic intelligence. Now, under the peak intensity of this rare lunar light, the final restructuring is taking place. Your energy field is being permanently retuned from attracting lessons to attracting miracles. This change will manifest in two potent and contrasting ways: divine attraction and divine repulsion. First, you will notice that your desires begin to flow to you with astonishing ease. Opportunities you only dreamed of will appear effortlessly. Perfect soulmate connections, whether romantic partners, business collaborators, or kindred spirits, will gravitate toward you as if drawn by an unseen force. Resources, money, and abundance will start appearing from unexpected places precisely when you need them. This isn't the law of attraction as you've known it, which often involves intense visualization and forceful manifesting. This is the law of resonance. You aren't trying to attract anything. You simply embody the vibrational match for the highest and best possibilities for your life. Consequently, they have no choice but to gravitate toward you. It will feel like a cosmic tailwind is at your back, propelling you forward, opening doors and clearing your path. People will comment on your luck, but you'll know it's not luck at all. It's the physics of a purified, high-frequency energy field in action. You've become a walking, talking vortex for blessings. Simultaneously and equally powerfully, you will become a divine repellent to anything not aligned with your soul's truth. This is a crucial part of the miracle. People operating from jealousy, manipulation, deceit, or victimhood will find it unbearable to be in your presence. The high frequency of your newly calibrated field will feel abrasive and agitating to their low vibrational patterns. They may suddenly start fights with you over trivial matters, accuse you of changing which you have, or simply disappear from your life without explanation. Jobs that are soul-crushing and limiting will abruptly end either through you being fired, laid off, or feeling such an intense, visceral urge to leave that you have no choice but to resign. Toxic or draining situations and environments will be removed from your reality, sometimes in dramatic and unexpected ways. Don't be alarmed by this, and don't see it as a loss. Your energy field, now in its sovereign power, is acting as a divine bouncer at the nightclub of your life, declaring, "You are not a vibrational match for this soul. You must leave." This clearing is an automatic, non-negotiable process. It can be unsettling to watch your old life fall apart, but trust that it's creating the necessary space for the new miraculous reality to fully take hold. You are becoming so aligned with your authentic self that your very presence is a catalyst sorting reality around you into what belongs and what doesn't. Your only job is to allow this process to unfold without resistance. Don't chase after those who leave. Bless them on their journey. They're making way for those meant to find you. Your energy is now a sacred temple, and only those who can honor its sanctity will be granted entry. The divine magnet is active, redesigning your world from the inside out. You're not just building a new life, your very essence is now attracting it into being. We've traversed a monumental energetic landscape together, from the cosmic grace of karmic dissolution to the supernatural awakening of your soul gifts. From the stark, liberating clarity of the great revealing to the magical guidance system of the sacred echo, and finally to the fundamental restructuring of your reality through the divine magnet. Each of these 5 miracles has built upon the last, progressively dismantling the old 3D structure of your life and laying the crystalline foundation for a 5D existence. You can feel the change, can't you? It's no longer a distant spiritual concept. It's a palpable, visceral shift in the very substance of your being and the texture of your daily reality. But the universe isn't finished with you yet. The lunar portal of October 15th and 16th is a gateway to profound completion. The final 2 miracles are the capstones of this grand transformation. They're designed to anchor these new energetic realities into your physical body and empower you as a conscious, sovereign creator on the new earth. These next steps move beyond receiving and into the realm of sacred embodiment and divine creation. Prepare yourself, for this is where you stop being a passenger on the river of cosmic flow and learn to become the river itself. This brings us to the 6th shocking miracle, a process that's deeply intimate and profoundly physical. After all the energetic clearing and recalibration, the upgrades must be grounded into your biological vessel. This miracle is called the alchemical body, the spontaneous healing and upgrading of the physical form. For years, perhaps your entire life, your physical body has been a dense repository of your unresolved emotions, limiting beliefs, ancestral traumas, and karmic imprints. Every fear has been stored in your kidneys, every grief in your lungs, every anger in your liver. Chronic aches, persistent pains, autoimmune conditions, low energy levels, and mysterious ailments are often the physical manifestations of these dense, stuck energies. You've been living in a house filled with energetic clutter, and it's taken a toll on the structure itself. Now, as a direct consequence of the first 5 miracles, a profound physical alchemy begins. The spontaneous karmic dissolution miracle was like a deep spiritual decluttering, and now the body can finally begin to release the physical counterparts of those old energies. The lunar light penetrating the Earth's grid is carrying specific light codes that interact directly with your cellular structure, specifically targeting and upgrading your DNA. Scientists call 97% of our DNA junk DNA, a term born of profound ignorance. It's not junk. It's a dormant, crystalline, multidimensional biological supercomputer, and tonight, it's being switched back on. This is urgent. Don't skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Warning all chosen ones, watch this before the new moon of October 21st, 2025. This will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. What will this feel like? The experiences will be incredibly varied, but there are common threads. Many of you will experience what feels like a sudden, miraculous remission of chronic physical issues. An aching back you've had for a decade might simply stop hurting. A persistent digestive issue could suddenly clear up for no apparent reason. Skin conditions may vanish overnight. These aren't coincidences. This is your body now freed from the dense, energetic burden it was carrying, finally having the life force energy required to heal and regenerate itself. The cells are being washed clean, with high-frequency light purging old trauma imprints and restoring themselves to their original divine blueprint of perfect health and vitality. You may also experience intense but temporary physical sensations, often called ascension symptoms. You might feel buzzing or vibrating in your limbs as if a gentle electrical current is running through you. This is your nervous system being recalibrated to handle a much higher voltage of spiritual energy. You might experience sudden waves of heat or cold heart palpitations or pressure in your third eye area, the center of your forehead. Don't be alarmed. This is the physical process of your light body activating and integrating with your carbon-based form. It's the alchemy of turning lead into gold on a cellular level. To support this process, your body's needs will change dramatically. You'll find yourself developing a powerful, intuitive aversion to dense, low-vibrational foods. Heavily processed foods, excessive sugar, alcohol, and factory-farmed meats will suddenly feel toxic and repulsive to your system. Simultaneously, you'll feel an intense craving for clean, light-filled living foods, fresh organic fruits and vegetables, pure water nuts and seeds. This isn't you deciding to go on a diet. It's your body's innate intelligence speaking to you with undeniable clarity, telling you what fuel it needs to complete this complex and energy-intensive upgrade process. Listen to it. Honor its wisdom. Your appetite is becoming a powerful, intuitive guide. Your sleep patterns will also undergo a radical shift. You may find you need more sleep than usual as your body does its deepest repair work, or you may find you can function beautifully on much less sleep, waking up feeling energized and clear after just a few hours. You'll likely continue waking up during the sacred hours of 3:00 a.m. to 5:00 a.m. Don't fight this. This is when the veil is thinnest, and your higher self and guides are downloading crucial information and codes into your subconscious while your ego mind is at rest. Use this time for quiet meditation or journaling. The insights you receive in these pre-dawn moments will be pure gold. This sixth miracle is the embodiment phase. It's the universe ensuring that your physical vehicle can match the frequency of your ascended consciousness. You're not just a soul having a human experience, you're a divine being alchemizing your human form into a body of light. You're becoming a walking, breathing temple for the divine, and your very cells are beginning to sing the song of the cosmos. If you're ready to allow this profound healing to release the old pains and dense energies from your tissues, and to embrace the alchemical transformation of your physical body into a crystalline vessel of light, then affirm your collaboration with this process. Go to the comments and type, with heartfelt intention, "I embody divine health." This declaration sends a powerful signal to every cell in your body that you're a willing and conscious participant in your own miraculous healing. The culmination of this entire cosmic event, the grand finale that all the previous miracles have been leading up to, is the seventh and final shocking miracle. This is the point of it all. This is why you're here. After your karma has been cleared, your gifts activated, Your illusions shattered your path, illuminated your magnetic field, purified, and your body alchemized. You're finally ready to step into your ultimate purpose. The seventh miracle is the sovereign creator, the realization and embodiment of your divine power to shape reality. For your entire life, you've been living in a reality you believed was happening to you. You've felt like a victim of circumstance, a ship tossed on the waves of an unpredictable ocean, subject to the whims of fate, the economy, your boss, your family. This was the core illusion of the 3D matrix, the illusion of powerlessness. The seventh miracle is the complete and total shattering of that illusion, not as an intellectual concept, but as a lived, embodied experience. You'll transition from being a passive consumer of reality to an active, conscious, and masterful creator of it. You'll realize in a way that will land with the force of a thunderclap in the core of your being that you're not in the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself. The world isn't a solid objective place that you move through. It's a fluid holographic projection of your own consciousness. And as such, you have the power to change the projection. This is the graduation. This is the moment you reclaim the divine birthright that was stolen from you by eons of social and spiritual programming. How will this manifest? It begins with a profound shift in your internal state. The background hum of anxiety, worry, and fear that has been the soundtrack to your life will simply fall silent. In its place will be a deep, unshakable sense of peace and a quiet, confident knowing that everything is and always will be okay, because you'll realize that you're the one at the control panel. You'll no longer be hoping for a better future. You'll be consciously engineering it from the present moment. Your point of power is always now. From this state of inner sovereignty, your ability to manifest will become instantaneous and breathtakingly precise. This goes far beyond the attraction of the divine magnet, which was about resonance. This is about conscious, deliberate creation. You'll hold a clear intention in your mind, backed by the elevated emotion of it already being done. And you'll watch as the quantum field conspires to materialize that intention in your physical reality with astonishing speed. It will feel like you're bending reality, but you're not. You're simply aligning with the true nature of reality, which is fluid, vibrational, and instantly responsive to focused, coherent consciousness. You'll start small, testing your newfound abilities. You'll think, I would love a parking spot right in front, and one will miraculously open up as you arrive. You'll desire a specific piece of information, and the exact right person or resource will appear within hours. As your confidence grows, so will the scale of your creations. You'll begin to consciously sculpt your career, your relationships, your health, and your finances, not through struggle and hard work in the old 3D sense, but through joyful, inspired, and effortless energetic alignment. The old paradigm of effort equals results will dissolve. The new 5D paradigm is vibration equals results. Your work is to maintain your high-frequency state of peace, love, and gratitude, and to hold your clear intention. The universe will handle the logistics. It will move people, orchestrate events, and rearrange circumstances to deliver your creation to you in the most magical and unexpected ways. This is the great secret of the masters and avatars who have walked the earth. They understood that the outer world is a mirror of the inner world. They focused not on changing the reflection in the mirror, but on changing the face that was casting the reflection. This is the power you're now reclaiming. But this power comes with a profound responsibility. You're not just creating for yourself as a chosen one, you're a planetary grid worker. Your individual state of consciousness has a powerful ripple effect on the collective. Every time you choose love over fear, you anchor more love into the planetary field. Every time you consciously create a reality of abundance and joy for yourself, you create a vibrational template that makes it easier for others to do the same. You're a lighthouse. Your job isn't to go out and rescue the ships lost in the storm. Your job is to stand tall, to shine your light as brightly as possible, and to be the unwavering beacon that guides them safely home. This is your mission, to embody your sovereignty so fully, so joyfully, that your very existence gives others permission to do the same. You're a living example of what's possible when a human being remembers they're divine. The 7 miracles of this rare moon have been a divine initiation, a cosmic rite of passage designed to strip you of all that you're not and to return you to the magnificent truth of who you've always been, a free, sovereign, and infinitely powerful creator of worlds. Your training is complete. Your new life begins now. The new Earth isn't a place you're going to. It's a reality you're now consciously creating, one thought, one feeling, one miraculous moment at a time. The power is and always has been within you. Welcome home. Before we step into the sacred architecture of integrating these 7 miracles, it's crucial to pause and anchor ourselves in the immediate aftermath of the 7th revelation. As the thunderclap of realizing you're a sovereign creator echoes into a profound and sacred stillness, your very perception of existence is fundamentally rewired. The most significant of these initial shifts is your relationship with time. For your entire life, you've existed on a linear timeline, a prisoner of the past and a hostage to the future. The past was a landscape of regrets, traumas, and stories that defined you, while the future was a source of endless anxiety and uncertain hope. In the instant the 7th miracle fully lands in your consciousness, this linear prison dissolves. You'll look back at your past and see it not as a chain of events that created you, but as a library of experiences from which your soul extracted wisdom. The emotional charge will be gone. It's simply data. You'll look toward the future and see not a fixed path to be discovered or a scary void to be feared, but an infinite shimmering field of pure potential, a quantum canvas upon which you can now consciously paint. The tyranny of what was and what might be collapses, leaving you standing on the only point of true power, the eternal, ever-present moment of now. This isn't a philosophical concept. It's a visceral, lived reality. You'll feel your consciousness being pulled from the scattered fragments of past and future and consolidated into a potent, laser-focused point of presence. This is the quantum fulcrum upon which worlds are built, and so we arrive at the culmination. The final echoes of the 7th miracle, the sovereign creator, are settling into the very marrow of your bones. A profound silence follows the symphony. The cosmic storm of activation gives way to a clear, luminous dawn. You've been systematically dismantled and divinely reassembled. The 7-stage initiation process of the October 15th, 16th rare moon is complete. You've been unburdened of karma, gifted with your soul's technology, stripped of your illusions, guided by the language of the cosmos, remagnetized for miracles, alchemized in your physical form, and finally handed the keys to the kingdom of your own reality. The feeling now is one of quiet awe, of profound stillness. The frantic searching is over. The desperate questioning has ceased. You're left with a simple, unshakable, self-evident truth. You're a divine being of infinite power and light. But as the celestial fireworks fade, a critical new question emerges, whispered from the most pragmatic corners of your mind. What now? How do you walk in this world, which still largely operates on the old programming, as this newly awakened, fully empowered sovereign being? How do you integrate these 7 miracles into the fabric of your day-to-day life so that they become not just a memory of a peak experience, but your new, sustainable, and ever-expanding baseline reality? This final chapter isn't about another miracle. It's about the sacred responsibility of stewardship. It's your guide to living the miracle, to becoming the walking embodiment of this profound transformation. This is the integration phase, and it's the most important work you'll ever do. The first and most crucial step in integrating this new reality is to master the art of sacred observation. Your old self was a reactor. It was entangled in every drama, triggered by every comment, and thrown off balance by every external event. Your new self is an observer. It stands in the calm, quiet center of the hurricane, a point of serene neutrality, and watches the storm of the 3D world swirl around it without being pulled in. This isn't about detachment in the sense of being cold or uncaring. It's about discernment. It's the ability to see the chaos of the collapsing matrix, the fear-mongering, the division, the manufactured outrage, and to recognize it for what it is, a television show that you're no longer required to watch. Your energy, your focus, your precious life force is the most valuable currency you possess. In the old world, you gave it away freely to things that drained and disempowered you. In the new world, you must guard it fiercely. When you find yourself in a conversation that devolves into gossip or negativity, you'll practice sacred observation. You won't judge, you won't argue, you won't try to fix or convert. You'll simply observe the energy, recognize that it's not in alignment with your own, and lovingly and peacefully withdraw your attention. This might mean physically leaving the room, changing the subject, or simply going quiet and creating an energetic shield of peace around yourself. This practice extends to your own internal landscape as remnants of old programming surface, a flicker of self-doubt, a ghost of an old fear, a pang of judgment. You won't fight them. What you resist persists. Instead, you'll apply sacred observation. You'll acknowledge the thought or feeling with a gentle curiosity, as if observing a cloud passing in the sky. You'll say to it, "Ah, I see you, old pattern of unworthiness. I see you, old echo of fear. Thank you for showing me what's still left to be healed." And then you'll lovingly withdraw your focus and place it back on the truth of who you now are. This is the essence of 5D living. You don't deny the darkness. You simply cease to feed it your light. Your attention is the sunlight. Whatever you shine it upon grows. From this moment forward, you make a sacred vow to shine your attention only on what you wish to expand: love, peace, beauty, abundance, and the infinite possibilities of the new earth you're creating. Mastering sacred observation is the foundational skill for maintaining your high frequency in a low-frequency world. It's your shield, your sanctuary, and your greatest tool for preserving the immaculate energetic state gifted to you by the 7 miracles. The second integration practice is to embrace radical self-responsibility. The flip side of realizing you're a sovereign creator is the profound and sometimes daunting understanding that every single aspect of your reality is a reflection of your own consciousness. The era of blame is over. The age of victimhood is finished. You can no longer point to your parents, your past, the government, or the economy as the source of your problems. The 7th miracle has shown you that you're at the cause, not the effect of your life. This is the ultimate empowerment, but it requires a level of honesty that can be brutal. If there's an aspect of your life that's not to your liking, a financial struggle, a health issue, a relationship conflict, you must have the courage to look inward and ask yourself the most important question: what's going on inside me that's creating this situation? What belief am I holding on to that's attracting this experience? What part of me isn't in sync with the reality I truly want? This isn't about beating yourself up. Blame is a dead end. It's about honestly examining yourself with kindness and curiosity. Think of yourself as a scientist in your own life's lab. Every unwanted situation is just data giving you valuable feedback about what you're putting out there. When you truly get this, your whole approach to challenges changes. A problem isn't a disaster anymore. It's like a compass pointing you straight to the next limiting belief that's ready to be let go of. An argument with someone you care about isn't a personal attack. It's a mirror showing you a part of yourself that needs healing. A lack of money isn't a reason to panic. It's a clear sign that you're holding on to feelings of lack or unworthiness. You'll learn to welcome these challenges with gratitude, saying, "Thank you for showing me where I need to focus." And then using your power as a creator, you'll consciously change your inner state, adjust your beliefs, and watch with excitement as your outer world changes to match your new inner state. This is what true mastery is. It's understanding that you don't fix the world out there. You fix how you see it, and the world rearranges itself accordingly. This is the challenge and the blessing of being a powerful being in human form. There's no one to blame and no one to save you. There's just you, the mirror of reality, and the incredible power you have to change what you see reflected at any moment. As you embrace your role as a creator, remember that you're a light in the world. This journey of transformation isn't just about your own freedom. It's about lighting the way for others. If this message resonates with you, if you feel the truth of these possibilities stirring inside you, I encourage you to share this wisdom. Let your light shine and touch those who are ready to awaken. Share this video with a friend or loved one who you think is also meant for something great. And to continue this journey together and stay connected to this source of guidance, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Your subscription is more than just clicking a button. It's a statement that you're committed to this path of awakening. The third thing you can do is to amplify your creative power and make your dreams come true faster. Start using the language of the quantum field, which is emotion. The old way of thinking said you had to think and do. You had to come up with a plan, then struggle and work hard to make it happen. The new way is all about emotion and vibration. The quantum field doesn't respond to your words or even your thoughts. It responds to how you're feeling. Your heart, with its powerful electromagnetic field, is what really creates things. This means you need to stop focusing on thinking about what you want and start feeling like you already have it. That's the big secret. Don't try to manifest $1 million. Instead, feel the freedom, security, generosity, and joy that you believe $1 million would give you. Don't try to manifest a soulmate. Instead, feel cherished, adored, deeply connected, and unconditionally loved right now, even if you're alone. This isn't just a mental game, it's something you feel in your whole body. You have to learn to create these positive emotions whenever you want, no matter what's going on around you. That's the work. Your daily spiritual practice shouldn't just be about quiet meditation to calm your mind. It should also include actively and joyfully cultivating positive emotions. Spend time every day feeling grateful for things that haven't happened yet. Go through your day feeling the excitement of your dreams already coming true. Feel the peace of perfect health in your body, even if you still have symptoms. Feel the excitement of a new opportunity even before it shows up. You're basically becoming an actor rehearsing the emotions of your desired future until those emotions become your natural state. When you do this, you're sending a clear, powerful signal to the quantum field. You're broadcasting the electromagnetic signature of your future. And the law of resonance says that the universe has to give you experiences that match that signature. That's why gratitude is such a powerful tool. Gratitude is the feeling of receiving. When you're grateful in advance, you're telling the universe that the delivery is complete, which forces the universe to complete the delivery. Live as if you already have what you want. Feel the wish fulfilled. Let joy, gratitude, and love guide you, fuel you, and be your creative medium. This is how you create your reality with ease and grace. Finally, the fourth and most important thing you can do is find your tribe and fulfill your mission. While your journey of awakening is personal, you're not meant to do it alone. The isolation you might have felt when your old world fell apart was just a temporary period of growth. Now, you'll be drawn to other people who are vibrating at your new frequency. These are the other awakened ones, the other beacons of light. This is your soul family, your tribe. You'll recognize them instantly. The connection will be immediate, deep, and effortless. Conversations will flow easily, as if you're just continuing a conversation that's been going on for lifetimes. There will be no pretending, no hidden agendas, just the joyful recognition of another person who speaks your language. Seek out these connections. Nurture them. They're your support system, your sounding board, and your team of creators. When you're with your soul tribe, your individual light shines brighter, creating a powerful collective energy that can create big changes in the world. Within this tribe, your unique mission will become clear. The gifts you discovered earlier weren't just for your own enjoyment. They're your tools, the instruments you're meant to play in the grand orchestra of the world's evolution. Your mission won't feel like a chore. It will be the thing that brings you the most joy and purpose. It will be the natural expression of who you truly are. If you're a healer, you'll find yourself creating new ways of healing that are perfect for the needs of the new world. If you're a teacher, you'll start sharing new wisdom and building new educational systems based on truth and empowerment. If you're an artist, you'll create music, art, and stories that carry the messages of the new world, awakening and inspiring everyone who experiences them. If you're a builder, you'll pioneer new communities, new technologies, and new systems of exchange that are based on collaboration, sustainability, and abundance for everyone. Don't worry about what your mission is. Your only job is to follow your joy. Follow the path of greatest excitement and inspiration. The universe has encoded your mission into your passions. The thing that you would do for free, the thing that makes you lose track of time, that's the signpost pointing directly to your purpose. As you connect with your tribe and bravely step into this joyful service, you become a complete, realized creator. You become a channel through which the universe can work its miracles on Earth. You are the hands, the voice, and the heart of the universe in this world. This is the fulfillment of the promise. This is why you chose to be here now, on this planet, at this important moment in history. The 7 discoveries weren't just an event, they were a birth. You've been born into a new reality, a new version of yourself, a new potential. Now begins the great adventure of living it. Practice observing yourself. Embrace taking responsibility for yourself. Speak the language of emotion. Find your tribe and live your joyful mission. The path ahead will be filled with magic grace and a sense of wonder you haven't felt since you were a child. There will be challenges because the old world will continue to crumble, but they won't touch you. You're anchored in a new way of being. You're the calm in the storm, the light in the darkness, and the living proof of a new way of life. The rare moon we saw recently wasn't the end. It was the beginning. Your real life starts now. If you've made it to the end of this message, it's because your soul recognized the truth in every word. You're one of the chosen ones. You're awake, you're activated, and you're ready to seal this initiation and declare your readiness to the universe and to our growing community. I have one final request. Go to the comments and type with all the power and conviction you have, "I am the miracle," because that's the ultimate truth. You didn't just receive a miracle, you've become one. Welcome to the new Earth. It's been an honor to be your guide. This message isn't for everyone. If you feel called, please join our members. You'll receive the full backstage warning, simple, step-by-step instructions, and early access to our live guidance. Click or tap Join below to secure your place before the new moon. Limited seats.